hate to think what they'll go through if they fall asleep.
Welcome back to my dark corner of this sick world.
I can see my wit and charm don't carry much weight with Charlie here.
Ever wondered what sort of cold calls they get in a military bunker?
No, we don't want any tanks. Are you nuts?
And I don't want to change my energy supplier either.
Cut the crap, Jim.
Bill Rebane was the director of such movies as Monster a Go-Go and The Giant Spider Invasion. So going into the Alpha incident, hopes aren't high.
That's an understatement.
But this film has something lacking from most of Rebane's back catalogue: ambition.
I don't understand.
And while ambition should ideally be paired with quality, it's still something to celebrate.
Are they nuts?
The story is kind of a flip on Night of the Living Dead. Rather than a group of people trapped inside a building because there's something dangerous outside, this has a group of people forced to remain in a building because there's something dangerous inside them.
Except that we've all been, let's call it, quarantined.
A situation with potential.
It's his problem.
My problem is how this alien virus, being investigated by government scientists, got to this remote place.
They decided to ship it to a more secure location.
Smart move. Security is important, so to transport it...
Oh, all necessary precautions were taken.
All necessary precautions, in this case, meaning one man named Sorensen.
One man?
But I'm sure he'll be on the alert. I feel further precautions could have been taken. A keyring, for instance, which would matter less if Sorensen wasn't, for some reason, accompanied by the sidekick from a John Wayne film.
Dang it, I'm sorry, Mr. Sorensen.
Who clearly doesn't know the cargo is dangerous as he steals the keys and breaks one of the disease-carrying bottles. Why would Sorensen even have the key?
Well, they asked for a periodic check on this cargo back here. That's why the car is last. It's an important shipment.
Why? What are you going to do if it's damaged, other than get infected?
That's the part that bothers me.
The engine stops at a remote railroad office because that's something a special government courier carrying dangerous materials does.
Yeah, well, see, they don't want to let anybody get the idea that there's anything important on board that train.
Not buying it.
That's a good enough explanation for now.
It's really not, but the stop gives Walter Brennan here the chance to infect other people.
You can't teach an old dog new tricks here, can you, Charlie?
And the truth comes out.
Ain't nobody gonna die just 'cause I broke 2 or 3 little tiny bottles.
Oh, yes, they are. Horribly.
Jesus! God, what's wrong with you? God, stop it!
But security continues to be a problem.
This is Gamma Code 37984, Alpha 7.
That's bound to happen initially, but now Mr. Sorensen will, I'm sure, lock the door. Mr. Sorensen is either too trusting or just unwilling to take action. Well, that seems harsh.
He'll be back.
Or slowly bleed to death, but now Sorensen has established he's playing hardball.
I need some fresh air.
Yeah, whatever.
Stick it.
Aren't you even going to try and stop them?
Don't let anyone else get away.
There's no one else left. He's quarantining himself.
You're a real dum-dum, you know that?
Now, what makes Night of the Living Dead work is the characters and their interactions. That's what this sort of film lives and dies on.
We've got a problem here.
Yeah, the characters and their interactions in this are a lot less subtle.
Baby, I really want you.
More importantly, they don't form any storyline in themselves, which means...
It's like I'm sitting here waiting for something to happen to me, only I don't know what it is.
that is exactly what it's like.
Only nothing's happening.
Tell me about it.
I'm just getting damn sick and tired of sitting around here doing nothing.
I wonder if the filmmakers were aware of the irony of these lines.
I'm not enjoying this any more than you are.
Possibly not.
We'll never be able to stay awake long enough.
It will be a challenge. Now, there are a few of these character-based, people under pressure in a restricted environment films.
You make it sound so easy.
It's not. They are very hard to do, and like I said, I give Rebane credit for trying.
Why didn't they
tell me it was going to be this way.
But he loses most of that for outright theft. So, in a curious tribute to the late George A. Romero, here's the last scene.
I haven't been infected. I'm alive.
I guess if you're going to steal, steal from the best. On the other hand, if you're going to steal, why couldn't you have stolen the characters?
No.
Thanks for watching, and preemptive thanks for subscribing. Alpha Incident borrows heavily from Night of the Living Dead, but without the zombies. What other B-movies have this charmingly light touch to their thieving?
We made it!